Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. My name is Ems and I am here on YouTube doing makeup and beauty tutorials and reviews from time to time. I don't have a regular schedule, but I am trying really hard to go back to at least posting once a week. So it would do me a grand favor if all of you would subscribe, leave a comment, and then watch my videos when I post them, because that puts them higher up in the algorithm, which in turn will help me keep making videos for you. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, and I don't want a long intro because I know people are like, eh. So I started my channel a few years back, honestly, because I would look and look and look and look for someone on YouTube to be around with my skin tone, my dryness, someone that I could relate to a little bit more so I could really see what things were gonna look like, and I just couldn't find anyone. I'll be very honest, I still haven't. There are some amazing YouTubers out there that are Latinas or even Filipino that kind of start meshing into like my similar skin tone and things like that. But honestly, I haven't found any that fit me exactly. And I know that it's really hard to gather skin tones and all of that via video because we use so much lighting. So I'm filming this intro with nothing but natural light. So hopefully that helps you, because I did want to be a voice in the community because I felt like I was missing, if that makes sense. And I've always loved makeup. So anyhow, thank you for clicking on my channel. Thank you for supporting me. I so appreciate it. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends if they like beauty stuff to subscribe. Without further ado, let me go ahead and tell you what we're doing today. We are obviously doing this look that I'm wearing right here. It is very dramatic. It is much more runway than I thought I was gonna do, but I love it. It's different, it's fun, and it was a work in progress, and I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely not your everyday makeup, but if you're looking for something fun and outside the box, this is a fun look. If you want to see how I got this look, all the steps it took to get there, please keep watching. I pretty much used all ColourPop shadows with a little bit of a Smith & Colt eyeshadow, so you don't need a huge supply of shadows to do this look. You just need to get creative with what you got. Alright guys, thank you so much. Without further ado, let's go into this super dramatic runway type style blue vibe look. Thank you guys. All zoomed in. Okay, here we go. The MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot on my finger like I do. I'm going to place it all over the lid. Take kind of this fluff brush, pat in that base. Could you use concealer instead of a primer? Absolutely. I think I really religiously started using primers again when I did the test. So I have that video up, I think it was like a year ago, to see if the primer really made a difference. And oh my gosh, it made such a big difference on how long the eyeshadows lasted. Since then, I've been going back to primers instead of concealer. But honestly, for a nice even base, absolutely you can use concealer. Will it extend the life of the shadows? Maybe a teensy bit, but base Urban Decay one, oh my god, it's amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this pointed blending brush. I'm gonna go into this Smith & Colt, ooh, that's so dirty, blue shades. So it's got your grays, your silvers, your blue. That's not the look I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna use the gray in here because I feel like that's a good transition for this look. Out here to begin with, like I do with transitions, you guys know, nothing new. So out here, I'm gonna dab that on, and then I'm gonna sweep it across the crease of my lid, or what I call the transition area, right here. Is this too close? Like, I don't know. Also, I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, but I don't know if it being too close is like not good. So anyway, I'm sweeping that across the crease of the lid just in windshield wiper motions. that, so I'm gonna leave it right there and do the other eye. This Smith & Cold palette, like every single time I use it, I am thoroughly impressed. Let's let's take one moment. And then can you guys see those shadows? Like they are so pretty and they go on so nicely. I've only created one look ever using just this quad, and I liked it. It came out really, really good. And I don't know why I never really use it, but when I do get to use it, I always remember how good it is. Let me know if you feel like this is too zoomed in or if you like it because you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Luckfully, which is this shade from ColourPop. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous cobalt blue. I'm gonna use my finger because these shadows are, oh, I'm making a mess. I was so nervous I was gonna mess that up, and I really am. I'm really messing it up. That's fantastic. They're like their cushion. They're super shock shadows. And they have normally a very like wet feel to them. This is a hot mess right now, but we're gonna deal with this. Don't you worry, we're gonna deal. So I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and I'm gonna kind of clean what got down here because I really don't want it to stick. There we go. So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush, just start cleaning up the outskirts of the eye here and kind of tapping to blend this out because really it's just the outside that looks crazy. All right, so that's coming along. Like I should have used a brush just for placement purposes, but it's okay. It's okay. Now that I've learned my lesson, I'm gonna go back in with the brush. I'm gonna really pack it on here. So there we go. I think that's as blue as I want it. Back into the MAC paint pot. I'm gonna take it on a very small e.l.f. brush and I'm gonna just put it on here and I'm going to start lightening this up right here. Okay, so now that we've kind of lightened this, even though it looks blue, I think this is still going to work. With a very small brush, I think this was, I'm pretty sure this was a MAC brush, one of the very few MAC brushes I own, but still a MAC brush. And I'm gonna go into Telepathy, which is this gold color. And this is the color that I want in the center. I'm afraid it's really, really not translating, which makes me sad. I'm going to try to use my finger. I'm just afraid my fingers are too like fat and big for what I want to do. All right, and so now taking the color Cheap Date, which is absolutely a stunner. It just comes off so pretty. I'm gonna put this over here. Flipped this same brush around and like used it. Because I think it's coming out the way I want it to. I want it to be really cool blue with like pop of gold yellow with a more beigey glitter color. So it's coming along. I know it looks like a hot mess. Just bear with me. I promise this will work out. Okay, well that's a lie. I don't know if it'll work out, but we're gonna try. I'm going to take, honestly, the best duo fiber brush ever. It's a ColourPop duo fiber brush, and I had used it for pink, but this side's pretty clean, so I'm gonna try using this side. Really wanna get precise placement, so I'm gonna go back into that blue. I'm really sad. This blue color has definitely seen better days. Okay, and now I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. Ooh, I really like that. Again, I know this looks crazy, but I've said this a million times. When you don't do your base first, it's going to look crazy. I'm just patting this on the outside corner. I want to really make sure I haven't ruined the blue on the outside. This looks really freaking cool. I just need to finish my face so that way you guys can appreciate how freaking cool that looks. So now that I have my base on, don't have my eyebrows done yet, but I need to finish the eyes, and then you guys are going to see this transformation of the look looking a little wild, looking really put together. So I started blending down underneath my lashes, so I'm gonna continue that. I might have to grab a little bit more product, and I'm just gonna bring it underneath the lash line over here. I'm gonna go into Cheap Date, which is the less yellowy shade. No, you know what? I'm gonna go into the yellow shade. And I'm gonna put that in the area that's missing color. I'm just gonna try to dab it on real quick like this. Real quick or roll lightly. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the white eyeliner from Milk Cosmetics. I'm gonna put it in the waterline. And now I'm gonna add some black eyeliner on top. So here, and I'm just gonna line the eye. I'm not really sure I'm gonna do a wing. I guess we'll figure this out as we go. So I didn't do anything fancy. I just kept the black eyeliner along the lash line. I'm playing with this. I'm gonna see what I like. So at this point, I need to add mascara and add some lashes because it's looking very bland. And it still doesn't look cohesive enough for my liking. And I really don't think the camera is capturing. It does look quite pretty and cool, but I feel like it looks really, really weird on camera. So, let me add mascara, let me add some lashes. I'll be right back, and we may need to add more eyeliner. Okay, first I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna zoom out. So I just wanted to show you guys the difference. Because the eye is so dramatic, I feel like a dramatic lash was necessary. Normally I tell you guys, don't do the dramatic lash if you don't want to. It's unnecessary. It's just a step I want to do, which is still obviously true. But I just feel like this might look too much. However, this does cover the shadow. However, because it's so dramatic, like really the appeal is like from here I look nice and like cool, and you don't realize how crazy drama, like what kind of crazy drama is happening until you get closer. Does that make sense? So I got this cool ponytail. What do you guys think? I think it's cool. You guys can't even tell it's like super long. And I'm into it. Here it is with eyelashes, without eyelashes. Let's put the hair over here so you can get the full vibe. Now that I'm like kind of looking at it, I don't mind this so much, like, because I'm put together, you know what I mean? But this still, the lashes over here really adds like depth to the eye. So it just depends kind of what you prefer. This eye, I feel like in comparison, looks straight up naked. Like it looks weird. But when I just look over here, I like it. And when I just look over here, I like it. So I guess what I'm saying is I was going to say you really need lashes for this look, but maybe you don't. I don't know. I went with a very nude lip. Is this driving you guys crazy? Should I put the other lash on so I don't look like a crazy person? This is the final look. So I added those lashes and now I don't look crazy. I look even on both sides. I really had fun with it today. This is definitely not something that you wear every day, but you know, when you're willing to throw on some color and go super dramatic and kind of do a semi-runway look, you know, special occasions, birthdays, whatever, before bed, that's when I do my best makeup, right before bed. Anyway, it's just something fun I wanted to try. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that if nothing else, what you guys are gathering from my videos is that as you apply, to not give up, because it really is the final look that counts, and a lot of times it doesn't come together until the end, and you kind of have to play with things to get them to where you want them. So don't give up if you are a beginner in makeup. Watch tutorials, learn, practice. It's so much fun. I really enjoy doing this, and I really enjoy doing it for you guys that are watching out there. So thank you so much for watching. As always, spread love, not hate. Thank you so much. Bye.